Okay, this is the second video for Somewhere I Belong, the advanced version. And in this video we're going to look at the second page of the charts. So on the second page you've got a lot of bass and snare drum changes here. A lot of semiquavers with the snare and bass going through in the passages. So what I'm going to do is play each line. Some of the lines have repeats, which will be important when you do it with the music. And for now I'm just going to play each line twice so you can hear what you've got to do in each line, and then if you practice each line separately, slowly first, then up to the tempo of the track, and then you can start putting each line together until you can play the whole page. Okay, so I'm going to shout out the bar numbers as well so we know where we are. So this is bar 24 that we're starting at. And bar 24 starts with 2 crash cymbals with your bass drum as well. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So just make sure in that, on the second beat, we've got snare, bass, snare. And your hi-hat should come in between that, so if I go from the start again. That second bit, everything moves independently of each other there. Okay, moving on to the next line when you're ready. This is bar 26. And this is with the stops in as well. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that one more time. 2, 3, 4. So the same beats that you've used in the line before there. On to the next line, bar 28. This is probably the most tricky part of the piece. You've got the groove again, and then the fill that we've seen from the beginning going into bar 30. So I'm also going to play the crash at bar 30 to make sense of it there. So this is bar 28. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so just make sure you practice that slowly first of all. This is from bar 31, which is the bar after the crash cymbal bar. So we need hands together here, left stick on the snare, right stick on the crash. And we're doing this rhythm with a tie in the middle, so it goes da, 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 da. So the hands are always moving together there. And then flam. Just notice the toms I go to at the end, it's the middle tom and floor tom. Let's put that bar all together, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make sure you're really quick at the end there with the getting both sticks back to the snare because it's a flam at the end. So again, just practice that bit slowly. Moving on now to the end of the piece. So this is bar 32. You would do this 4 times with the track. Today I'm just going to do it for you twice. Here we go, 32. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so a few more semi-quaver rhythms to get practicing there. On to the next line, bar 34. Now this is winding up towards the end of the piece, and we're going to start doing snare drum on every single downbeat of the bar, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. you'll see it starts with instead of a bass, it starts with a snare and a crash. So it's going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's do that just a little bit slower so you can hear the bass drum and snare rhythm there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so practice that line. When you're ready for bar 36, we carry on with the same thing. For 1.5 bars at the end we have a natural only different. So this is line 36. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then bar 38, we've got the semiquavers at the end of each bar here, and that goes with the track specifically as well. So I'll play this line slowly first. Bar 38, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll do that one more time, a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and lastly it's line 40, and this is the end of the piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that line one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we finish the piece. Just practice those lines slowly and join them together. Really important to do them slowly at first, because the bass and snare rhythm now is much more complicated compared to the original chart that you were working from. So just take it slowly and then gradually build up the tempo.